Welcome back, everyone. We return once again to Teardown on this not at all nasty night out here. It's just been a pleasant day. Definitely not getting rained out every time I go outside or anything. Anyway, yes, let's get back to it. As we left off with a rather critical mission. I alluded to it last time. I thought we were going to reach it. We did not, but things are going to get kind of real right afterwards. So, last time... should actually see here. So yeah, last time we blew up the dam for Gordon Wu, which took off Lee Chemicals pretty much once and for all. And we also went back to Hollow Rock and started the first mission that had the gunship show up. So we're going to start seeing some notably more serious security measures on some of the missions going forward. We do have one kind of chill mission that's going to take us actually back to Lee Chemicals, but there's going to be something special that happens immediately afterward. More on that later. But yes, the cops need one more favor, predictably. Sorry to contact you again. I was just going through the satellite data when I heard about the dam break at Lee. I've been waiting for an opportunity to get a hold of Lee's accounting. It's the last missing piece in my Lee investigation. He's kept it hidden in various places, but right now the whole place is flooded due to some accident at the power plant, quote-unquote, and he moved everything upstairs. The site's completely empty at the moment, so this is a golden opportunity to get a hold of those documents. So, though we have flooded the place, we are going back to Lee Chemicals one last time, and we've got a bunch of stuff to collect, but there is a bit of a problem. The flooding. So, as you can see, the terrain has changed substantially. Most of the map is now underwater. You've got some of the buildings that still have rooftop access, but other than the very edge of the property, we're going to be navigating around this by wading through water. There's like some spots over here that I think are still... nope, that's actually underwater as well. So, we've got several documents that we need to get. Predictably, pretty much all of them are alarmed. And there's pretty much no way to... there's going to be some we can kind of discreetly arrange to make it slightly more doable, but this is going to be tricky, because getting around in water pretty much requires a boat, and there's only a handful in the level we can use. I think we got a speedboat over here. We've got a rowboat, or a boat with a small outboard motor there. But we need to get from here, to here, to here, and here, and here, and then get to our boat right here. And that's trickier than it sounds. Let's get setting this up. So, we've got one in here. I usually make this my last stop. I think it is right inside. So if we take out the window, I think we could just carefully bring this up here. Just rest it on the windowsill. Very, very carefully. Eh, probably not. Screw it! Shotgun! Come here, you. So does it say shady car deals, primary target? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna get all Lee's dirty laundry in here now that his business been literally put underwater. Which is kind of just rubbing salt in the wound now that you think about it. I mean, first we blow up his tower, then we take out his entire property, and now we're gonna hand over all this information to the cops. And you know, he's kind of a minor villain in the grand scheme of things, so I suppose he's got some of this coming, but still, you can't say he's not getting his just desserts. Now, we need... let's take that out. Exactly, I'm just the guy with the explosives. I'm just the hired help. I'm just the expression of their will to commit crime against each other. Alright. Now, fortunately, cables ignore the fourth dimension. Cables exist in the fourth dimension, so the only thing that matters is if you don't physically separate them by pulling them too far. So it doesn't matter if they clip through a wall. Physics in this game remains something of an abstraction. What is this, by the way? Old tax records. Alright. Get that out of the way, get that out of the way. Now... if I recall right... that one over here... I think this one might be on a boat, which we can bring out. Which does make our job somewhat more doable. Yes, excellent. Now, we have a slight problem here. We're going to need a bit more headroom. Yeah, shady corporate ownership deals. So we need to... We need to create something of an archway. And here we go. Everything exists in time. Now, don't you get technical with me, mister. I happen to be an expert in timeology. With that open, we should be able to just sail this guy right out of there. Let's go right on through. Scrape up against the wall. Hey, Zero. Good to see you. But yeah, this map has a mood to it that I find kind of fascinating, because now that we've just completely wrecked the place and everything's flooded and destroyed, you notice the music, again, has kind of changed a little bit. There's kind of a little subtle droning to accompany the usual instruments that go with it. And the aftermath of the destruction we have wrought gives us this kind of, look at what we fucking did to this place feel to it. Like, we took out a fucking dam, and this place is just ruined now. It just gives you that sense of, Jesus Christ, we did all this. Mom would be proud. Alright, so... there's this right here, and... yeah, if I remember right, we're going to... here, do we have time? Well, whatever we wind up doing, let us make a hole somewhere we have a walkway. That'll do nicely. A little more of a hole than I was intending, but eh. There we go. Must have missed the fireworks or because sleep and stress. Yeah, that'll do that. Sleep is very important. There's never a bad time to take a nap. I mean, there are better times, like maybe if you're flying an airplane or doing surgery or something. Maybe don't nap then, but, you know, that still doesn't make the nap a bad idea. Just means that you should probably finish what you're doing first. Just a general rule of thumb. This has been Life Lessons with Teardown. Thanks for watching. Okay, so if I remember right, my relatively winning plan last time was to take the speedboat over here, park that here, swing up here, grab that, punch it up here, slam it into the building, grab that, and run down here. But actually, what might be a more sensible plan is... stop there, sail up there, grab that, run down here, grab that, run over here, grab that, onto here. Yeah, I think that is a more tactically sound plan. So we just need to take out the wall there. Oh yeah, that was the previous mission at Lee Chemicals. Gordon Wu had enough of... it was actually kind of a fun little misunderstanding, because he was pissed off that the safes at his house were broken into and destroyed, which cleared the paperwork from the insurance company because he was a problem client, and he assumed that was Lee Jr. doing that, and it wasn't. It was the insurance company that wanted to dump him as a client. But because of that, he had us plant a bomb at the dam, which took out Lee Chemicals. And, you know, do other power plant-related sabotage as well. Yeah, it was me struggling to drag around a bomb. Yeah, it was a bit of an adventure. Ah, that's satisfying. Alright, there shouldn't be anything else here, but what might happen is because we're destroying the map in slightly more innovative ways. Okay, yeah. We don't want to let that drop. That's a pretty short cable. List of fraudulent vehicle registration numbers. Okay, yeah, we'll want to grab that. Because we're destroying the map in ways we haven't been before, we might uncover things that I've somehow missed. Alright, well, just making tea. We'll be around reading, half watching, half reading wheel of time. Hey, Kren, good to see you. By all means, come in and chill. We're just admiring our handiwork from the previous mission. But yeah, this does get back to the usual heist structure of missions, but the way that everything is just flooded and you kind of have to work around it does alter your pacing somewhat and change your considerations. Okay, so let's feed you back through the hole we made. We're actually close to the halfway point of the game. After that, they start getting a little more experimental. In fact, like I mentioned, there is a pretty significant thing that happens at the end of this mission. It actually kind of directly feeds into it. More when we get there. Now, we need to take this out. We want to kind of blow it high, so we're going to make a controlled bit of demolition here. Honed from a lifetime of being shit at platformers. Zero. Alright. Now then. That should do. Let us build a platform here. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Now then. So. Yeah. I think this will work. Let's get over to their speedboat. There's actually a fun little thing I found out with the hook shotgun. Let me find an open bit of space and demonstrate. Now, for a modded weapon, it is actually ludicrously powerful because unlike the other guns, it doesn't really have projectile fall off. So if you see here, you can see the projectiles kind of fly away. You know, we ran into this earlier where they don't really hit dead on for the crosshair, or the, not really a crosshair, but yeah, the targeting, the indicator at the center of the screen. But the range on them is, I don't know if it's infinite, but it goes a very long way. Like, watch this tree right there. Like, it makes that tree, reticule, thanks, that's the word I was looking for, thank you. But yeah, most of the guns in this game do have bullet drop, but if you see right over there, you can see we're firing straight away and just scattering straight into the back of the map. So these fly basically forever. And they do a ton of damage. They'll punch through just about any destructible material there is. So it's not really good for precision destruction, but it does do a lot more damage than you would suspect. The other thing is you may notice it's got some pretty nasty recoil. I can see here shoving me over. You might be wondering, what happens if we aim at our feet? And we've discussed previously, there is no rocket jumping. There is not. There is, however, shotgun jumping. Whee! This effectively cancels out gravity if you do it enough. Look at this. It's busted as hell, and it's great. In fact, you may be wondering, just how high can we go this? Where is the skybox in these maps? How high does the map actually extend? Let's find out. Whee! Yep, we found the holodeck wall. And I'm gonna break it. Top of the world, Ma! Top of the world! Alright. Now, let's see if this can happen the way it happened before. Do we get through the wall? Yes! Yes! we fell through the map and ended up back at the start. Awesome. I don't think that even counted as a death. Like, it didn't go through the game over screen or anything. I just glitched through the ground, took some damage, or, like, I don't even know if I took damage. Like, the health meter didn't come up. But yeah, the physics in this game get funky the more you experiment with them, and modded weapons tend to be completely busted in that regard. But yes, it is just a fantastic little exploit that I won't be making too much use of, but is good to know, especially in a map like this, where you can just fire at the ground without worrying too much about destroying what's there, and it's an easier way to get around if in the odd event you can't hook something. Like if you want to get to that platform over there, which we don't really need to, but, yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's go get to that boat. Need to aim carefully so we don't destroy the boat. Outstanding. Alright, let's take you out carefully. Alright, now there is still a fence around here we need to be mindful of, so we're going to park you right here. Because, yeah, we'll be coming down from that tower, and we want to get that there. So what if we do this? Put a short-lived connecting plank there. Let's build a path with these here boxes. Ain't gotta be pretty, it's just gotta last long enough. The water physics in this game, or the representation of water, is interesting, in that there's no real depth to it for the player, but effectively infinite depth for anything you throw in there. Like, if you submerge under there with a crouch, you just kind of duck your head under there, which is only really good for clearing low obstacles. But anything you drop in the water that sinks effectively drops out of the game map. Oh yeah, we're gonna go full parkour this map. And sometimes that's necessary. Sometimes you just don't have a good way for vehicles to get around to where you need to go. So, we're gonna be going over here. Oh, not the blowtorch. Still need a replacement mouse, but yeah, whatever. One day I will get something that doesn't jank out of me. But yeah, we're going to be dropping from there. You can actually see the alarm light flashing through the window. Onto the boat over here. And we need to run over there. Good. Actually, hang on a second. Yes! Here we go! Deposit bottles worth $2. Awesome! That was totally worth destroying the place for. But yeah, when you really start tearing up a level, you're bound to run into stuff. You're bound to find stuff you have not found before that escaped your previous notices. It escaped your previous missions in the map. So it's always good to be observant whenever you return to a place. Alright, let's get these out of the way. Alright. Now, here's what we're going to be careful about, because there's this fence right here, and these do still stay there. You can actually kind of see, if you look from the air, the ground is still there, along with any applicable terrain. So you do want to be careful, because if you drive your boat over here and clip that, you might do a bit more damage than you intend to. We just needed to last long enough to get in through there. So let us clear a spot. Say, right about here. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, we need a way in here. So, let us take out this wall here. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, that'll take care of that. Gotta get to our way out. And we just gotta get across. You know what? Let's make a slightly more convenient hole. Still maintain this is the best line ever describing the opposite sex. Women are like mules. Wait, no, goats. Women are like goats, except every flaming one thinks she's a horse instead, and a prize racing mare to boot. Oh, there are layers. Layers to that, sir. Alright, so let us... let's see... Do we want to just run up there? I think that'd be a little more convenient. I kind of do. I kind of do. That'll do. Upsy daisy. Smashy, smashy. Alright. Let's say right here. Beautiful. Yeah, that's fair. Ivory is definitely a cat. Alright, so. We've got this one right here. Which is a bit of a problem. Because we don't have the time, or most likely won't have the time to scramble up here. And the stairs are all fucky to begin with. Possibly because some asshole went through here earlier and destroyed the place. I don't know who that could be. So, us... I see that floating bit of stair there. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Evidence of creative accounting. That's a fun way of putting it. Alright. Fuck! Damn it! Oh, shit. Oh, man. Tell me I saved recently. Okay, good. Not close, but close-ish. Not too much time lost. Definitely a save early, save often kind of game. Especially when you start experimenting with the, let's say, tensile strength of alarm cabling. There's one other fun little thing I want to try, connecting that one to that one, but we'll get to that. There we go. That gets it out of the way. Is a bit... damn it! Okay. Unintended consequences. Tonight is the episode of fucking around and finding out. Let's get... a little higher. Nice, nice, nice! Alright. Explosions still do damage if you're near enough to the blast radius, even if you're underwater. So noted. Alright, that'll do. Run over there. There, perfect, perfect. Okay. Now let's get back to the tower. Alright, if we hang this out here, can we do this without setting the alarm off? Perfect, okay. Now, all we gotta do is shoot the cable, and that will drop, and we can pick it up. Ah, fuck, I forgot one. There's this thing over here, which fortunately is in a truck trailer, and it's on one of the few parts of the map that still has ground on it, so we can bring that over here to start with. But that does complicate things just a wee bit. So let's get over there and get it moving. There you are. Alright. Yeah, this thing's already kind of beat up here. My building permit. This guy really is doing all the crimes that we're not doing. Just a whole lot of real estate, insurance fraud, that kind of thing. What I'm getting at here is we have clearly surpassed him in terms of crime. This is the minor villain that we take out in the first act before anything, before we get to the our actual nemesis. This guy isn't worth our time. We're just doing this because of the money. Alright, I don't know if there's really a good way to turn around here. Yeah, this is kind of getting shot up. Let's see if we can... Ah, fuck, that was supposed to be a load. Whoops. Okay, let's see if we can chuck a Yui on the limited space we have available. There we go. There we go. We got this. Alright, tears down, man. Let's get these documents over there. Set up this Goldberg machine of crime. This I remember. Unfortunately, these trees present a significant obstacle. So we're gonna have to remove them. Nature is an impediment to progress and must be dealt with. We're going to need to engage in some very controlled, careful demolition to clear a path from the truck trailer to the power station. Just clear enough of the ground here to make our lives a little bit easier. That should do. You out of the way. This is a very short cable. We don't have a lot of leeway here. Also, like building permit. Right, so if we bash out the side here... Oh, if we blow out the side here... Set that there... Actually... Right, here we go, here we go... No, no, no. That idea is too stupid even for me. Now, we will instead just blow a nice little hole right here. Beautiful, beautiful. The zen of good demolition is when you take out more or less exactly what you intended to, and as little of what you didn't intend to as possible. So, instead, what if we pull this just a little bit closer? Alright. Make this so it's grabbable from the roof. So let us... I'm never entirely sure, Zero. Okay, so if we... Okay, good. So we can just barely grab that there. That's good. So now we can go up the wall here. To there. Perfect, perfect. Okay, then. Out here. Here's the fun part. We need that other boat, which was way over here somewhere. Alright, let's cut you loose. Now, remember those vehicle thrusters I was so excited about last episode? We're going to make use of them here. We're going to do this in a couple fun ways. First, the obvious one. We can use this to radically increase the speed of this boat here. Parker, give me photos of that demolitions guy! So, that right there, and that right there. That'll do. That's better. So that's all well and good, but what if we were to solve our elevation problem in one swoop so we don't have to risk trying to shoot that down? It's going to be very janky, and it didn't always work in practice, but it's worth a try. So let's get under here. Yeah, you'll note that the booster orients itself in the direction on the surface of which it's planted. So if you plant it on the side, it'll be facing out that way. If you plant it in the back, obviously it shoots out the back. If you place it beneath, it is beneath the boat. Normally you can't do this with vehicles, but with boats, anything is possible. Okay. So, you get the idea I'm going with here, but we need to brace the forward end just a little bit. We need to be careful about doing this. Oh, to the moon and beyond, Zero. Ooh. Now, let's see if this works. Nope. Okay, yeah, that capsized the boat. That's a problem. To do this crazy plan, you pretty much need them dead center on the boat, which can be pretty tricky to do. I played enough Space Engineers to know where this is going. Okay, so I think that's more or less dead center. That's good. Now we need something on the front. It is possible to drown, but you pretty much have to hold yourself under there unless there's something physically obstructing you. So we'll say right there. Alright. Okay, that's still... Nah, we need some... We need a counter thruster on the front. Center-ish here. Alright. That's good. So, we're getting to a reasonably even thrust here. We need a little bit more lift. Just a little bit more. Say, right there. Say, right next to it. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Okay, that's a little too much. Okay, but I think we can compensate for this. A little more thrust on the back end. Say, right about there. Yes! Yes! This is it. This is perfect. This is going to work out. Okay, I need you back to the surface. Let's inch you over in the desired direction. Fly, Big K, fly. Oh, man. Now, in a pinch, if you misplace one, you can disable them. You have to destroy the booster in order to do it. But you can use your blowtorch or another precision instrument to do just enough damage that the booster won't fire. So you're not totally hosed if you misplace them. But it is something you kind of want to be careful about. The boosters only activate when you accelerate, so you're free to reverse into whatever direction you need to. So here's what we're going to do. I'm basically going to aim this bad boy right for the tower, and we will see if I can get in that window. So let's save. And... okay. Okay. Not exactly the intended flight path. Yeah, whatever. Will that be enough? Okay. Better, but not quite. In the ballpark, we can get this working. What if we have a little more forward thrust? Say, right down here. Yeah, not quite. I won't waste too much time playing around with this. Fly, Big K, fly. Oh, man. But it is something I've always wanted to try. This is basically Space Engineers. Just a very jank version of Kerbal Space Program. Say... here. Ooh, I think we got it. Alright. Yep. That's what we need to do. Eliminate the two in the center, put one further up to the front, and just inch it forward so we just clear the tower there and we can just jump out and grab that thing. We don't need to be dead on, we just need to be near enough. And... we're in the ballpark. Oh, okay. So I think what I need to do is basically bail out of the boat while it's flying. Say right there. Oh, yeah, I think that's it. We just need it to last long enough to get there. Because the alternative is just aiming a rocket carefully and trying to blast it down, and that can send that thing any old which way. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And place you there. Okay. Aim a little bit, and... no, not quite. Hey, Big Bad, welcome to the chat. Just playing around with the boosters. Fuck. No, I think I borked it. I put it too far forward, and now the boat will not fly properly. Yep. Nope, too much forward lift. And we're out of boosters. Ah, well. Alright. Sorry, the dream dies here. We'll have to do this the boring way. Well, that's where I did get the idea, is just seeing if I could get a boat to have enough lift to clear the ground. And it is doable, just in a very jank way, and you gotta be very precise with it. I was just doing it to have fun. But yeah, I think we are actually ready to do this. So, to recap. Grab this here, run up, grab this here, jump in the boat, sail across, shoot that down, grab that, run over here, grab that, hop in the boat, right over here, hustle back over here, grab that, cross, grab that, boogie. Now, this is going to be eating a lot of time. I might need to retool this setup, but let's see how this goes. I'm going to take a sip right here. 1 and a 2 and... Oh! V Gates. Hey, Buttocks, good to see ya. Willkommen. Anyway, it is 1 and a 2 and a 3. It's crab time! Oh, excuse me. There we go, there's the grab target. One more time. It's crab time! Please stay in place. Okay, there we go. It's crab time! I keep slipping on here, son of a bitch. Okay, fuck it, it's crab time! I should have just used a rocket, but eh. Crap. Ah, shit, okay. It is crime time. Oh shit, there's a flashy thingy there. Damn it. Valuables. Ah. Ah, shit, I didn't set up. Ah. Okay, lot went wrong there. We lost some time. I think this is doable, but we need to prep the area a bit more. Yeah, so we're coming out of here. We need to run across, let's say... There we go, yep. Alright, and we need... way in there. Actually, we really need to just run over here. And, yeah, that'll do. I know. It's just... imagine having to work for this place, and every week, it's just being destroyed in a more exotic way. I'd stop showing up at that point. Alright, here we go. Yeah, being Spider-Man would be very handy right around about now. The hook shotgun is a acceptable substitute, granted. Alright, I think that should do. Alright, I think we're ready to give this another go. Alright. Building permit. Okay, I think we're ready. Let me switch to this. We use that. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3. It's crab time! I'm leaving our getting cameras. Also just grab the Spider-Man web shooter. Gimme. Got it. Here we go. There we go. Alright. Oh, shit. Yes, there we go. Money. That was worth the diversion. Fuck! Oh shit! Damn it! Oh! Almost had it! No! Oh, for so close. Let's move you up a little. There you go. Come up with the next Esperanto. I always wondered who actually uses that. Occasionally on official forums I'll see it's an actual option, and you gotta wonder if someone's on hand to actually translate or what. Anyway, one more time. 1 and a 2 and a 3. 1, 2, 3. It's crime time! There we go. That's a good time. Unfortunately, any valuables we grab stay grabbed, as previously discussed, so we don't need to grab the cash again. Saves a few more seconds. Unfortunately, that's going to cost us a few seconds. Shit! Fuck! Ah, losing time here. Hurry! Cutting it close, baby. Do it, do it, do it! Yeah. Lucky employee, welcome to Jackass. Exactly. Oh, man. So, yeah, not a lot of margin for error there. If we'd gotten the boat thing to work, that would have saved us some time. Because we didn't have to worry about the rocket. And, you know, it would have been a little bit smoother, but, what can you do? Still, bit of a kludgy setup, but we got it done. Now, as mentioned, we got a bit of a plot twist coming. Because there's going to be a slight change in the mission progression for just this one mission. We go right into it after this. Buy voxel pizza. Oh, man. But yes, we have been fucking around for about half a game, and we are about to find out.